autistic. They take my soul. They baptized me. They stained me.
It's pretty cool. I think it's our largest march this semester.
How you doing? You guys want to talk about Trump or about the migrants?
Is there a media liaison? Media liaison. Okay. Are you?
I'm completely independent.
Okay, good. Yeah. You wanna?
How you doing? I'm Colin.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
What outlet are you with?
YouTube. It's just private
Yeah.
for myself.
Cool.
I was down there covering the line and talking to people and stuff, as
Yeah.
well as I've actually been to the Nome Street apartments and the
Okay.
other apartments, covering it live and stuff. And
Nice.
my impression was that there wasn't gang activity, at least there, or anything.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of it, so
No.
wanted to know what you guys were out here for today and advocating for and
Yeah.
stuff. But
Yeah, for sure. Do you want to set up somewhere, or we just want to chat right now?
however you want to do it. I mean,
I can do it however.
I don't really keep myself on the camera.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah,
So are you from Aurora?
I am from Denver, but I live in Aurora now. Yeah,
Okay.
I live like just around the corner from the Nome Street buildings.
And you guys just thought that it would be a good idea to come out and push back a little bit on everything that's being said.
For sure, because I think like Trump has like told us why he's out here, right?
Mhm.
He's been using this sort of racist fear mongering around and demonizing immigrants, and that's the reason he's here. And like it's already been disproven that there's gangs that have taken over apartment complexes. We know the real problem is our racist slumlords that are charging exorbitant rent to what are mostly immigrant tenants and a lot of people from Venezuela, and they're not fixing things. They've been negligent for years, and then they're trying to blame these tenants for the problems that they're causing, right? So Trump is sort of like also using immigrants to scapegoat slumlords in Aurora.
Mm-hmm. So you think he's just going to continue to further the narrative, convoluting the word crime and migrant together to run on border issues and anti-immigration?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that both parties right now, Democrats and the Republicans, are vowing to be like absolutely awful to immigrant people. And why immigrant people come here because the United States has a chokehold on a lot of these countries, right?
Well, we are very partially responsible for what happened in Venezuela itself.
Absolutely, yeah. The sanctions are one of the big reasons that people are moving, right? But life is like absolutely miserable in a lot of these countries, so they come here in search of what a lot of us American-born workers want as well. Like we also want housing, we also want good jobs and healthcare and things like that. And I think what Trump and the Democrats are doing is they're causing a problem, right? U.S. empire causes a problem in other countries. People immigrate here, and then we're awful to immigrants here. We demonize them here.
So I know that there are people, if you go far enough left on the spectrum, they're like, Kamala is bad as well. Are you abstaining from voting, or are you kind of throwing your support behind Kamala as well?
Absolutely not. No, I will never vote for a candidate, a person who is carrying out a genocide. That is my absolute line. And I don't even have to go that far to point out why Kamala is also a bad choice for president. There are third-party candidates. There's Claudia and Karina who's on the ballot. That is our socialist candidate. They are pro-Palestine. They are pro-immigrant. They are on the streets marching for women's rights, for black rights, for reproductive rights, for immigrant rights, for Palestine, and that'll be who I'm voting for. They have write-in status in Colorado.
Okay. And that's more local. That's not national presidential, right?
Yeah, no,
they're on the ballot.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you hope to be like a solution to the migrant crisis? I know that's kind of a loaded question or whatever, but some people are saying try to incentivize legal immigration. Some people are saying shut down the border. Have you Does the Socialist Party have a solution for that?
Yeah, I mean, what causes problems here is is U.S. empire, right? So what we need to do is we need to let people live sovereign and dignified lives in their countries, right? We need to end sanctions. We need to take people like Cuba, take countries like Cuba off the U.S. The state-sanctioned terrorism list, and we need to allow people to create sovereign nations so that they can live their lives in peace in their own countries, and they're not forced to immigrate here. Sorry, we have to start walking.
Yeah, all right. Well, I won't take up much more of your time. I've been here for 3.5 hours, and I was on my way out, and I saw you guys here, and I wanted to kind of just get more stories. So.
Yeah, thanks. Nice to meet you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Do you want a sticker?